Good morning, everybody. We'll be starting in just 1 second. Happy, excuse me, Happy New Year's to everybody. All right, let's get this party started. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy 2026. I can't believe we're here. Can't believe it's 2026 already. I want to wish each and every one of you lots of health, lots of happiness, and everything else, and a lot of money, but everything else will come. In my experience, if you have health and you have happiness, the money will come. But anyhow, wish you guys a lot of success this year. Let's all become very, very successful. And most importantly, let's make sure we follow our trading guidelines. Okay. Your New Year's resolution should be to follow your trading guidelines. All right. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. So good to be here. Let me say hello to everybody. All right. We got a lot of people here. So happy to see everybody. Market's looking really good today, too. I got a lot of good updates for you. We got Cheese Grade Trader. We got Arnolfo. We got Dr. Luke. It's kind of weird. I feel like it's Monday, but it's Friday. I don't like this business of going back to work right after New Year's. But anyhow, we're here. Dr. Luke, Happy New Year's to you. Cifazio, Ivano, Bob, good morning, Bob. I hope this year is better than last for you. I genuinely do. David, Jill, good morning. Happy New Year's to you. Tom, Jill, I'll respond to you. I got your email. I just haven't had a chance to respond. I read it quickly this morning. I'll get back to you later. Tom, Bob, Pete. We got Mr. Koopa, Piet de Brock from Netherlands. Gregory's here. Cam, Happy New Year's, Cam. Happy New Year's. Looking forward to making this year the best year ever. Robert, Steve, Ray, Rihanna, George, Richard, Bernie the Bear, Kurt, Karen, the Shark is in the house. Karen, Happy New Year's to you. Jody, Happy New Year's, Bernie. Happy New Year's, Richard and George. Everybody, Happy New Year's to you guys. Murray, Happy New Year's to you. Stan, Jody, Hefe, Javad, Walter, Flying Ronin, Mr. Al Brown. Oh, from Atlanta. My wife is flying over Atlanta right now as we speak. She just texted me that it's that she's on the way. My wife leaves me every year. Yes, she leaves me every year to go skiing with my daughter Rachel, second of the year. So she's gone till Tuesday. They actually left at 5 in the morning today, and they're in Atlanta right now, waiting to go to Vail. Walter, good morning. Javad, Flying Ronan, Al, Lawrence, Jesse, good morning. Happy New Year's. Robert, Mary, good morning, Mary. Happy New Year's to you. Texas Kirk, Harry, SJL, Sin, Wayne, Tom, Sandra, Happy New Year's to you. Wishing you all the best. Everybody, folks, I'm wishing all of you. I want you guys to be consistently successful by the end of this year. Mr. Dave, Happy New Year's. Florin, hey Florin, Happy New Year's. Fred, good to see you. Dallas, Hart, Gino, Doug, Mary, Sylvia, Harold, good morning, Happy New Year's to you. Brian, you too. Jeremiah, Dave, Don. I was actually chit-chatting with your dad, Brian, over the weekend. Don, Adam, Bob, Naples fan, via email. We were chatting via email. Ron, Raj, Robert, Rock. Hey, Rock, Happy New Year's to you. Becky, Michael, so excited to see everybody. Mia will be upset that, Mia is in Rachel's room and she's going, meow, meow, meow. She's really upset. She likes to hang out with Rachel a lot and she's not there, so they're upset. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. Getting a lot of people here. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. Gregory says, good morning, successful in February. Absolutely. Hey, Ralph from Atlanta. Goose, Happy New Year's to you. I was thinking about you, and I was working on TradingView this weekend, and I was thinking about you because I know you're a TradingView guy. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. So, real quick, before we get into all before we get into the agenda, just very, very briefly, today in the VIP room, I will be doing the second part of the Getting Started Guide for the High Flyers program. And I am nice enough to recognize that there's no secrets in trading. So I've invited everybody, whether you're in the program or not, to partake. That video will again be taken from here and be put into the members area. So if you want to, if you're not in the service, that's fine. Please come on in and I'll show you exactly how it works. I did our first session. We talked about the high volume breakout day. Today, we're going to talk about the next day, follow through breakout day, and the multi breakout day pattern, which is different. And those are the three primary patterns that we will be trading in the high flyers. And I can't wait to have you guys in there. The program is not a scalping program. I mean, obviously, at times we'll have to do that, but it's not a scalping program. The average trade, I looked at the last 300 trades. The average trade, winner or loser, takes about an hour to get to on average. On average, it doesn't mean every time. On average, so it's not like we're in the trade for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Sometimes we may be, but I'm just letting you know that the average trade takes about an hour to work out. So it gives you a lot of time. It's not like warrior trading where you're like every 30 seconds. We don't do that here. So I posted the link for that. Here's the link for Customer Service Live. I don't know what they're going to have on the agenda today, but I'm sure Cam and Gustavo can fill us in on that. Hey, Richard Feinberg, welcome. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope 2026 is your year, Richard, and I hope you feel better, and I hope everything happens your way, okay? And here is my Telegram channel, the free one for anybody who's not in my Telegram channel yet. Omar, good morning to you. Congratulations on 2025. Let's make 2026 the best year ever. Congrats, Omar. Congrats. You and Richie are just doing amazingly well. Amazingly well. I haven't heard from Richard. I think he comes back on the 4th. But if you're here, Richie, good morning to you and happy New Year's, my friend. Joe is from Athens, Illinois. Nice. New Athens, Illinois. I had a high school friend who was from there, from New Athens, Illinois. Yeah, what a coincidence. All right, let's get into the market action, right? We got a lot to talk about. If you're just coming in here right now, what I recommend you do is please make sure you're watching everything on 1080p, right here, 1080p, okay? Not auto, 1080p. If you watch on 1080p, the graphs will be clear, okay? Also, while you're here, please hit the like button if you enjoy this, if it benefits you, and subscribe to our channel. You'll be notified when we're live immediately. Eagle Beagle, good morning and happy New Year's, my friend. You know, it's amazing. I don't know everybody here, but you guys email me a lot, and I really feel like I have a personal connection with a lot of you. And to me, that's very important because I'm a people person, and I really care about you. And you know what my goal is? My goal is for you to be part of my inner circle for many, many, many years to come. So I'm really glad that I'm getting to know a lot of people here personally, and I can't wait to see you all in April. All right, let's begin. So E-minis are giving us a nice little New Year's bump, a real nice bump. And we'll talk about what's causing this, but this is very, very nice. This is about as nice of a way to start the year as possible. Thanks, Stefan. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you all for the happy wishes. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And by the way, my hair is like a cuckoo's nest right now. I apologize. My hairdresser doesn't come back till the 7th. So I may have to wear a hat, or you may have to just look at me looking like a Wookiee. I looked at myself today. I'm like, this is no good. I got to get a haircut. All right. So the market's looking really great today. Again, I thought for some reason today is Monday. I don't like this Friday New Year's business. But we do have Fed data today. We have construction spending. We have PMI coming out, and we have the balance sheet. Nobody cares about this balance sheet, but we do care about construction spending, especially in light of the fact that we have a major catalyst from the White House relating to tariffs, and we'll talk about when we get into catalysts. But this looks like a double whammy. If this number's good, it could be a double whammy for consumer discretionary, for things relating to real estate. And we'll get into this, but just keep in mind, we do have some reports. Typically, when you have a rally this strong in the market, unless the report is like, FOMC minutes or jobless claims or, something really with a red star next to it, it's not going to have much of an impact. Another thing, you guys notice today's Friday, we don't have consumer sentiment. It's weird, right? We always have consumer sentiment on Friday. We don't have consumer sentiment today. I don't know why, but that's really weird. Obviously, it's because of the holidays. But hey, Diamond Jen. Hey, Captain. Catalin. Happy New Year's to you, Catherine, Catalin, Carlos. Uh, Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, William. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Costa Blanca. Good morning. So, construction spending and PMI, they may give bonds a little bit of a bump, okay? Speaking of bonds, well, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, okay? I do like what I'm seeing today, but I don't like this graph right here at all. As you can see here, I drew this channel for you. And by the way, this weekend, reminder for everybody, it's on your end, Roy. Everybody else here is watching well. I think it's your internet. You can reduce Roy, if you're not seeing things clearly, you can reduce here. You can go to the gearbox and you can reduce the rate right here that you're seeing it at right here. But your quality is not going to be very good. Just FYI. But it's on your end. The quality here is great. You may have to just refresh your YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, thanks, Penny. I asked Penny earlier today when earnings start officially in 5 days. Okay. Good. That we need that. We need earnings right now. All right. Hey, Russ, Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to you. So I don't like this. I don't like how we're below this level. And I was just saying how we have to change our year-to-date VWAP. I usually change it, excuse me, after the first 2-3 days. I'm not in a hurry to change it. We'll only have one dot, so I'll change it on Sunday. So we'll at least have some idea of where the year-to-date VWAP is. But we're below the quarter VWAP, which is the option expiration date. We're below that area right now. I don't like the bond market at all. As you can see here, we're following this channel fairly well. I drew this channel some times back for you. I don't like this at all. I want to see a reversion of this, and ultimately we need to trade above this line right here. This will put us above the 100-day, the upper end of the channel, and the 50-day. So we really do need to rally. We need to have a major catalyst because, I mean, I love seeing this in the stock market, but this is going to put a lot of pressure on Russell 2000 and other type of interest rate related stocks for obvious reason. It'll also put pressure on the housing market, consumer discretionary, retail, anything that involves credit. Okay. Marlon, Happy New Year's to you, my friend. James, good morning. Leo, good morning. Happy New Year's to everybody. Genevieve, Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to you. So this I like what I'm seeing today, but I don't like what I'm seeing overall. And this right here, my friends, is an A line. And this is a clean A line right here. So if we break this level, you actually have a breakdown in the bond market. That would happen right around 87.13. You may want to write this area down or put a little alert for yourself, because if we break 87, the odds are we're going to come further down and make a new low. We don't want that to happen. We really do not want that to happen under any circumstances. Gold market. I like gold. I like gold quite a bit. I told you last week that I like gold. I'm not that bearish on gold. My only beef on gold was let it. This is a support area right here. Let it cool off. Let it create a rounder area. And then my suggestion was to buy when we get above this area right here, which would conversely put us at 60% of this bar. I mentioned exactly the same thing to you on Wednesday. So if you have notes from Wednesday, you probably remember me saying how we want 60% of this bar recovered. So far, this is looking like a very nice turnaround, and I like how we're holding on to the bottom of this channel. And again, I just want to see us above this line, maybe like right here. Anything above this will make this into an A line to the upside, okay? So I do like what I'm seeing on the gold market. I'm not bearish on gold. I don't like what I'm seeing on the bond market unless you're bearish on bonds. Crude oil. Crude oil is, remember what I mentioned to you as we get into the upper part of this channel, the odds are, look at how wicky it is around here. Wicks are resistance areas. Claus, I don't really follow silver very much. I tend to follow gold more. Ron, good morning. Marlon, good morning. Brendan, good morning. Dave, good morning. Captain Beef and Yuri, happy New Year's to you guys. Happy New Year's to all of you. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys are going to make 2026 the most consistent year ever. Trading profits start with consistency. You have to be consistent. The market's very inconsistent. You have to be consistent. If we break this level on crude oil, which is 56.61, guess what kind of pattern it becomes? Yes, an A line. That's not good. It's not good. So I don't like crude oil I don't like crude oil right now. I do like gold right now, but I just need a little bit more confirmation to the upside. And I can't stand the bond market right now. As a matter of fact, I may short the bond market if we go below 87. Can anybody here, Penny or anyone here, can you guys put an alert at 87 on bonds and hit me up if it gets there? Let me know. Thanks. All right, US dollar, US dollar. US dollar looks like it's reaching to the upper end of this range. This is not a very this rally here, if you want to call it that, it does not instill confidence in me, okay? This does not instill confidence in me at all. This is very, very, it is coming off this area in a very, very nonchalant way. That looks to me like it wants to maybe go up one more day and cool off. So unless there's a major catalyst for the US dollar, and you could see volume is really low, I think it's going to revert back, and I think it's going to look just like crude oil in a few days. So you see how, I'll take a look. I mean, I could see a lot of people are interested in silver. I'll talk about it. Kevin, we're going to change the VWAP over the weekend just to give it another couple of days, you know. No. Another gloomy day in Virginia. All right, Eduardo. Hey, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty nice here. It was kind of cold last few days. So you guys see how crude oil is looking? This is kind of what I'm thinking that US dollar is going to do within the next week or so. Kind of come up here and consolidate exactly like this. Exactly like this. Like we are here right now, right here on US dollar. You see how it just kind of went a little bit up, a little bit this. Very wicky. Every time it touches this, it's very wicky. That's a bad sign. So I'm kind of seeing, again, I'm anticipating. Anything can happen, but I'm just anticipating that US dollar is going to follow crude oil in terms of how it looks on this pattern. Okay. J. Red, good morning. Jacques. Jacques, good morning, Jacques. Paul, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's just go through the rest of the commodities, and then I'll revisit silver real quick, okay? Bitcoin, nothing but Bitcoin is up over 2% today. Notice how Bitcoin is starting to follow technology. I've said this 5 years ago, I said this 7 years ago, and I said it 2 years ago. Bitcoin is no longer a cowboy asset. It is a mature asset. It's a maturing asset, which means it's going to start following the broad market. This, my friends, is becoming a technology stock, just another technology stock. But notice it has good correlation to tech, and tech is strong today, although we need to get above this level. Even if we get above here, we need to get above this. Nothing good will happen until we get above here. And remember, this thing can move, so I want to see a move. And the longer we consolidate, the better the move will be. Do I think it's going to go up? Actually, right now, I think it's going to go down based on the fact that this is a bearish flag. So unless this is a turnaround, and if it is, this will have to consolidate for a very long time. We're not really going to go very far, okay? And if you're just coming in here, if you guys are just coming in here right now, good morning to you all. Must have emailed my Wavely. She's all over. Yeah, Clyde is hanging out today. He's on my bed right now, where he should be. All right, let me give you guys links. Remember, free getting started program, whether you're in or not in high flyers. I'm going to do a getting started guide. And there's a lot of tidbits in there that could really help you, whether you're in the program or not. At noon today, here is Customer Service Live. I'm sure they have all sorts of really good stuff planned for today. They might have even posted it, but I missed it. And here is Telegram channel. Here is Telegram channel. There you go. All right. China. China. Look at China, folks. China. China is this is the index. Now, China market is closed in China. But remember, this is an ADR, so we get to see what China would be looking like if it opened. And look at where it is. We went from here all the way up here. If we can get up here, we can get a nice rally. Nonetheless, regardless of what happens, this is going to give Chinese tech stocks today, the Baidus, the all those other ones, the Rokus. This is going to give them a nice boost today. Okay, so this is very nice, and it takes us out of this triangle right here, out of this consolidation right here, which is good. But we need to get above here. I will say this is a good start. Okay, and you guys wanted to look at silver, so let's take a look at silver real quick. Silver is rebounding nicely. It's doing exactly what gold is doing, which is why I don't look at gold and silver. I just look at gold. They're extremely correlated to each other. But yeah, we're above this area right now. So this is a buy right here. Gold needs to get above this area. So actually, silver is actually outperforming gold right now because silver is already here. See how silver is already above this line and gold is below this line? So silver is actually taking the lead. Okay. I'm bullish on silver. I'm bullish on silver and gold. I've been telling you that for months. Anything I say about gold typically applies to silver unless there's something specific going on to silver. That's why I don't talk about them because they're so correlated to each other. He does, Adam. He needs to rest. All right, catalysts. Do you guys want to give me catalysts? We don't have a lot today, but we have some good ones. Let's see if anybody has some catalysts. I'm just going to check the market real quick. Yeah, it's looking good. It's up 0.57. What we need right now is, let me show you guys real quick while we're getting catalysts. While folks are typing in their catalysts. See how the SPY is below this area? We need SPY to be above right here. That's what we need. See on SMH how we're above this whole area? We need to get above this triangle right here. We need to get above here. We got a long road to go, let's put it that way, for us to get up. But I like how we're holding on to the 50-day on mags. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Just wanted to give you guys a second to talk catalysts, and we do have catalysts now. Minnesota Matt, we got Cheryl, we got Shamens. Okay. Is HSI HSI a hold on a second. Yeah, it's a healthcare stock. So we do have some healthcare. Thank you, Cam, for that. Okay. Thanks. I didn't see that one. I appreciate it, Cam. Thank you. Okay. So here's what I got. I got tariffs, via from the furniture home discretionary via Trump. Thank you, President Trump. We got chips, we got mags, we got Fed, and thanks to Raleigh, to Cam, we have healthcare. I didn't see healthcare till now. Thanks, Cam. Yeah, FXI is up pretty good, but yeah, yeah. The problem is I think Europe is just opening up right now. I know Asia's closed, but Europe is open. Yeah. So we got Europe is up big. We got Fed, Catalyst, chips, mags, and consumer. You got it. You guys got it. You guys got all of it. And Europe, yes, Europe as well. Europe. I'll get into that in a second, but Europe is definitely a catalyst today. I was gonna save that for last. We have another catalyst, but I haven't got to it yet. Sergey, you just gave it away. Good job. Good find, Sergey. Good find. I was going to get into that in just a few seconds, but right here. But here's another catalyst, folks. You ruined the surprise, Sergey. Good job. Good job. You guys see this? That's the lowest. That's the lowest. I mean, excuse me, the highest put to call ratio we've had since summer of since summer. Look at that. The higher we go, right? The more overextended. This is telling us that put buyers got real freaked out on Wednesday, and we should be reverting back to the upside. This is bearishness. This is bullishness. Bearishness, bullishness. That means we're getting way overextended to the bear side. That means the bears are getting a little too uppity for their own good. Okay? Penny said since April. April. Yes, exactly, Penny. Since April. Exactly. Yes. We're saying the same thing. Oops. Year to date. That's funny. Yeah. Look at that. That's a crazy number. That's telling us that folks were getting a little too bearish on Wednesday. What I'm trying to tell you is this is a very bullish indicator right now. When put to call ratio gets over one, that's very positive. Okay. So this is about as bullish can get. Okay. All right. Let's now, Sergey, you spoiled it, but I'm glad you found it. So it's all good. Good. Now let's talk about the catalysts. All the markets are up this morning. NASDAQ is up like crazy, pointing to a strong start in 2026. Futures in NASDAQ outperformed optimism following AI-related news from Asia. DeepSeek released a paper outlining more efficient method for developing AI. That should help Micron. We're long Micron right now in one of our programs. That should really help Micron because Micron is one of the biggest AI stocks. Supporting positive sentiment was relief on the trade front. Washington postponed tariff hikes on upholstered furniture, kitchen cabinets, vanities. Now, here's my question for you. What's up with the Italian pasta? I mean, it's just so trivial, right? When I read this, I was like, pasta. Okay. But this is good for two reasons. We have this. This is going to help real estate related consumer stocks. And remember, when people buy real estate, they buy other stuff related to their homes, like home furnishings and so forth. This is what I was saying. See how we have construction spending? That tariff news is giving us already upside on construction related stocks. So if this news is positive right here, it can be a double whammy for that sector, is what I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eagle Beagle. You guys are great. Jason, good morning. Happy New Year's to you. Tony, Happy New Year's to you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. He must love pasta. I don't know. It's just trivial. I'm not making heads or tails out of it. I mean, I like pasta too, but I don't know what's up with this Italian pasta. I mean, but anyway, this is really good. This is really good. This is very bullish. And again, as I said, this is about as bullish as you can get. Okay. See, I call it how it is. I don't let anything impact me. I call it how it is. But just remember, it's Friday, and a lot of institutions are out, and it's easy to move the market right now with a lot of retail trading. So these moves can be faded pretty quickly or partly. So we got to be extra careful today. Wednesday session, Micron didn't do well. KLAC, chip stocks did horrible on Wednesday. Mags did horrible on Wednesday. Nike did really well on Wednesday. Their CEO bought nearly $1 million worth of footwear. Now, that's a very positive catalyst for the company. And I think somebody else bought some Nike stock recently. Labor Department reported on Wednesday that the number of Americans claims fell to 199,000, which is really low. You and Clyde, Stefan. Angie, Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to you and everybody else. Strangled near the close. I don't know, Doug. I don't know what will happen near the close. I don't know. Penny says pasta may be Italian mopped right now. Bench, that's funny. Finished 16.4% and the QQQ up 20%, which is amazing. The longest winning streak since 2021. Oh boy. US President Trump delayed high tariffs on upholstered furniture, kitchen cabinets, vanities, and pasta. Which is great. Investors are going to be focused on the manufacturing today. That's coming out at 9:45. Please don't do anything till after 10 o'clock, as usual, except take profits. It's okay to take profits before 10 o'clock. U.S. futures are pricing in an 85% probability of no rate change. Europe is up 0.55, hitting new record highs. Yes, in the first trading session. That's beautiful. Defense stocks led the gains on Friday. Mining and energy stocks also advanced, tracking gains in precious metals and oil prices on today. This is going to give U.S. a nice little boost. Monks make pasta in Italy. Huh, interesting. Hear about the pasta on the news this morning. Domestic pasta makers have said that Italians have made many of the changes that have been asked for. Oh, they're not required anymore. Anyway, I just thought it was really trivial. I don't have any opinions on it. I just thought it was kind of funny. That's all. Let's not read too much into that. All right, today everything is looking juicy. Mags are up nearly 2%, although right now mags are up only 0.93. So we are seeing a little bit of a sell-off following this morning's rally, but so far we're still holding on pretty well here from where I could see. And chip stocks are doing great. Let's see how SMH is doing this morning. SMH is up 2.22%, which is fantastic. Fantastic. And Micron is up only $8, almost 3%, which is good. Keep an eye on these companies, folks, RH, Wayfair, and other consumer stocks. Believe it or not, but even Amazon. Amazon is the world's largest consumer discretionary company, right? We know that, right? So when it comes to home goods, it's a very slippery slope because one of the biggest things is when people buy homes and new stuff for their homes, they typically buy other things like cars, clothes for their kids. Usually when people buy homes or stuff for their homes, it's when they're really thinking big long term. And when people think long term, they usually are in a better financial position over time. Not everybody, not always. I'm talking about statistically, if you take 10,000 people, All right. And Bob, I think a lot of folks are still, playing hooky. I don't think anything is going to happen till next week. And I'm looking usually the 6th. The 6th is the day when markets really pick up. So we still have a few days. Good morning to you. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Richie and others again in April. Yeah, me too. Everybody. It's going to be fun. Okay, we already talked about put to call ratio. Sergey led the cat out of a bag, which is exactly what you're supposed to do if you see it. Good find. If you guys can find something that I'm about to show you, that means you're making progress. This is very, very bullish. This is very, very bullish. Okay. This is telling us that put buyers got ahead of themselves on Friday. Okay. Volatility on Friday, which is today, and hold on a second. Wait, there's something up here. Hold on, this is weird. It's showing like yesterday the market was open. Anyway, we're moving lower. I'm pretty sure volatility is going to move lower. I still believe we're going to have a very nice volatility spike this quarter. I would almost put money. I would almost put money on it, but we're not there quite yet. But I do think we're going to have a very nice volatility spike between now and the end of this quarter. Usually a real good one happens beginning of the year. How come put to call ratio is different on TradingView? Don't know, Marlon. I have no idea. Don't know. Here's what I'm looking at. Total put to call ratio, CPC. And I look at it only in the morning. I don't look at it in real time. I look at it when it's recalculated, say for December 31st. All right. Volatility we talked about. Momentum. Now, we have we did not have any momentum coming into today. Now, folks, the reason why, I know everybody's excited. I know everybody's really happy. The problem is we don't have any momentum in the market. For put to call ratio to come down here, the market doesn't have to go up. The only thing the market has to do is just not go down. Okay. So this is telling us that the market is ready to, kind of pivot or call buyers are going to come in, but this doesn't tell us that we're going to have a big move. Okay, based on what I'm seeing here, we have 6 stocks making 90-day highs. So we really need to see a good momentum for 2-3 days because we have no momentum to the upside. If we end today with the numbers 20 or 30, it's not going to be good. We really need to see momentum follow through today. And remember, it's Friday. It's still a holiday period. Maybe 5% of institutions are going to be trading today. So we need to see this number higher. What I'm trying to say is don't get too uppity and too excited and start buying long positions. Wait for this thing to develop. Wait for this thing to be over 100. We have a long ways to go on the market, okay? And we'll get into that. Breakdown, we have nothing to the downside. So we have to be really, really cautious. We have to be really, really cautious, like super, super cautious, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. A trading view. So it's the same, Cam. So it's the same. That's what it is here. So why is Marlon saying it's not? Marlon, I think you're looking at something different. If Cam says it's 113 on TradingView, it's 113 on TradingView, and it's 113 here. So it's the same. It should be the same, but I don't know. I'll look at TradingView later. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of work in TradingView the next couple of days. So I'll take a look at TradingView. Volatility we talked about already. So we don't have momentum. We have no momentum. None. We have no momentum. We need to see the start of momentum. Today should just be a start, okay? Look at 20-day, 1-month highs, 14. 14. That's the lowest number I've seen in a very long time. And this is telling us the markets really need to, the bulls really need to start coming in aggressively, okay? What about stocks? What about sectors? Do we have a mixed bag or do we have some directional bias? Let's take a look. Energy, real estate, communication, whenever you see consumer staples next to communication, right away it's a red flag. Then you have Bitcoin next to healthcare. Oh yeah, that's something. Dow Jones next to semiconductors. Oh yeah, that one is for the books, right? Blue chips right next to the most speculative sector. No, what this is telling us that somebody put these sectors in a bag and just has been shaking them like this for the last 3 days. Semiconductors are away from communication. Consumer discretionary and Russell are all the way at the bottom. They should be at the top. Retail is at the bottom with QQQ. It should be up here near semiconductors. This is just totally out of whack. I need to see this in line, and I need to see a real strong move today. If I don't see a real strong move today in the SPY, it's going to be a big red flag for me, okay? Because we have the catalysts. We have the catalysts. All right. We have the catalysts. Let's move on to individual sectors. Mags, we're up only 0.94 up. We're still in this area. Folks, listen to me and listen to me good. Listen to me and listen to me good. That's okay, Marlon. That's what we're here for. Trader Momo, no Momo, huh? Amateur day, that's right. Helen, Micron call a loss? Where do you come up with nonsense like this? We got into this call middle of last week. We're almost at break even. What do you mean it's a lot? We're still in the trade, Helen. Why do you have a loss on your Micron call? We're still in the trade. Anyways, weird. We just got into the trade like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Strange, very strange. Send me an email, Helen. You're not doing something right. It's a loss when we take a loss. We haven't taken anything yet. All right. See how choppy we are here? Let me bring this closer to you. Okay, look. This is a bottom near the 50-day. We're still below the VWAP. We can simply just come right up here, sucker a bunch of longs in, and not do anything. Okay? James says, thanks for the help and guidance this past year. Listening to your comments while they're linked to industrial demand, physical is creating a short squeeze. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Yeah, the stock moves 15 bucks. The ATR is 15 bucks on that stock, Helen. Anyways, and I did say it was a swing trade. It's a private play. It's in the pit. So you see this? We need to get out of this range, and we won't get out of this range till we're above this area right here. And here, we need to get above 68.50. We need to get above 68.50. Write that down. And we have a long ways to go. We have a long ways to go. Long ways to go. So, folks, we can just get stuck here. We can get stuck here. We can pretend this is a big rally. Not till we're above here. Not till we're above here. Hey, Mr. Hawkeye, Happy New Year's to you. We got to get above here. So no soup till 68.50 on the QQQ, on the mags, excuse me. SPY. Well, SPYs are looking great. We look like we pivoted near the 50. Looks like we need to come up, but look at where we're at right now. We need to get above this green line. 688.20, 689. We need to get above this area right here because we can just continue consolidating. This can be the biggest rally you'll ever see. It can come all the way up here, give us another 200 points, and then just stop. So what I say is we don't have a lot of confirmation. We're still in a consolidated channel. No, you're not. I don't want to get into Micron right now. If you ask, let me finish this, and then I'll talk about Micron for anybody who's interested. Oh, by the way, speaking of Micron, I want to show you guys something about Micron. This is a list of stocks. This is a list of. I want to show you something interesting about Micron, actually. Yeah, here. No, that's I want individual stocks. Hold on. This is the S&P 500. What's the strongest stock in the history of the S&P 500 over the last 30 days? Can anybody tell me? S&P 500. The strongest stock over the last month is Micron. Did we get stopped out on Micron? Not even close. So I wouldn't be throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Okay? Helen, it's not a loss just yet. Not even close. We haven't even got below the first pivot yet. Okay. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Strongest stock in the S&P 500 over the last month is Micron. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I like to buy strong stocks. Okay. So SMH is ready to go. What? SMH is ready to go? Yes, look. Mags are still consolidating. SPY is still consolidating. QQQ is still consolidating. And chip stocks are above this area. Wow. Hey, let me ask you guys, what sector is Micron in? What sector is Micron in? Let me give you a little clue. Give you a little clue today. Hey, what? It's the fourth strongest semiconductor stock? Really? And it's the strongest stock in the S&P in the last 30 days? Wow. And the sector that it's in is ready to break out? Wow. I wonder why Roger's holding Micron. The strongest stock in the S&P 500 in a sector that's breaking out, the only sector that's breaking out, with the strongest stock in the S&P over the last month. Why am I long Micron? All right. All right. Capiche? Do I need to explain things anymore, or do I need to explain further, or are we good with Micron? Do I need to explain anything further, or are we good with Micron? The strongest stock over the last month in the only sector that's breaking out. Okay, let's move on. So, yeah, we have a nice breakout on chips, which is fantastic because remember what I told you the strongest sector will be for 2026? Chip stocks. Remember what I told you the strongest sector will be for 2025? Communications. Communications. Survey says communications. Not just by a little bit, by 7% better than everything else. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad there's I'm glad there's no more loss Micron. People are weird. Put on the trade last Wednesday or Tuesday. It's a swing trade. All right. Okay, so no, we don't want to get rid of Micron. The last stock we want to get rid of right now is Micron, considering it's the strongest stock in any. It's the strongest stock on Wall Street right now. Why would I be getting rid of it? People are weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, yeah. You need to be part of the pit. Private program trade alerts. There you go, Mr. Goose. That's right. But somebody said it's a loss, and I'm like, really? It's a loss? To me, it looks like the strongest stock in the market right now, which I wouldn't be selling. And it hasn't hit our stop loss, and it hasn't even hit the 15 or the 8. Uh, and it's only up 8 points right now, 2.63%, while SMH is up only 2.23%. So Micron is already outperforming the strongest sector right now this morning, which is right here. Okay. So I like what I'm seeing on semiconductors. We have a long ways to go on QQQ, on MAGs, and SPY, but I do like how we're coming off of the 50-day line, which is very, very, very important. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now let me give you my top stocks for today. Okay, folks, be careful. Be careful. This could be. I'm hoping this is not a trap. I'm excited the fact that we're breaking out on semiconductors, but this is what's worrying me. We're still in this area right here on QQQ and the SPY. Let's look at RSP real quick. I haven't looked at it today. Of course, Harold, she bought the option expiring today, where I've only said a million times, buy options for swing trades that expire 4 to 5 weeks. If you don't follow my rules, don't say you're taking a loss, because you're taking a loss on a trade that's not mine. See QQQ where we're at right now. I mean on RSP where we're at right now. Yeah, she bought a cheap option that expires in 3 days on a Micron swing trade before New Year's. Not a good idea. You see this right here? That's a problem. We need to be up here. We need to be up here, not down here. So my conclusion is I like what I'm seeing, but I don't want to get too excited till we have confirmation here. And the confirmation will come when we're above on the mags, above this line right here, on QQQ when we're above this area right here, and on the SPY. I just wanted to show you why I gave you Micron and why I'm standing behind Micron, only because it's the strongest stock in Wall Street right now. And maybe we'll be wrong on the trade. I don't know, but we're still in it, and it's looking great. So anyways, right here, there's your breakout level. So we have a long ways to go, a long ways to go. But the price was so debit spread, Minnesota Matt. Debit spread. Debit spread. You could have got Micron for $2.50 and had 5 weeks with 100% profit potential. All you had to do is listen to Uncle Roger. Heck, let's see. You might have even been able to get it cheaper. Hold on. Let me see what a spread on Micron is. I stand corrected. You would have only had to pay $1.25, not $2.50. Debit spreads. I only show them every time to you guys. Yes. Okay, so you see this? We need to get out of this. See how we're still in this area right here? Folks, we need to get here. Anything can happen today, but we need to get out of this area right here. We need to get up here. And SMH is the only one that's done it so far. Okay. And Helen, please, I want you to understand I'm not criticizing you. I want you to understand. I want you to understand. Okay? Oh, it's all good, Minnesota Matt. It's all good. It happens to everybody. It happens to me sometimes. Now let me give you stocks that I'm looking at today. Okay? To the short side. Let's start with the short side. And then I got to give you levels, and then I got to start thinking about the high flyers for today. Small caps. Breakdown on SMCI. Yep. Yep, 125 bucks. Yes, but I didn't. But I gave the trade. I talked about Micron in the pit 3 weeks ago, but I only gave the trade on Tuesday or Wednesday. I own Micron stock. Yes, didn't go out far enough on call. Nah, it's okay, Helen. As long as you own the stock, you're good. You're good. And please do not take this as criticism. I'm honestly just trying to help you. Coin. Yeah, if we're day trading, you can buy end of the week option. If we're swing trading, try to buy, go 4 to 5 weeks out and do a debit spread. Coinbase. Don't like Coinbase here. TEM, although it's up $5 today. Remember, we have to see how everything shakes out. And we don't know if Micron is going to be profitable, but what we do know is that the stock has gone up 23% in the last 30 days. And it's the strongest stock on Wall Street right now. That's not a stock I'd want to short. Let's put it that way. ARM, chip stock. Now, if you're looking to short chip stocks, this is the weakest chip stocks. This and SMCI. Now, not today. Not today. Wait for it to break this area. CrowdStrike. The profit is right here. So if you're going to trade this, your profit target is the 200 unless it breaks, and then it's right here. And I will be changing this over the weekend. Remember that. Just want to give it a couple of days. Lennar Homes. Again, be careful shorting this today. Got really good news, but it's been a pretty crappy stock. And look, even with this news today about home furnishings and all that, it's only a 0.73. It's not, and it's still below the VWAP right here. You want to short really crappy stocks and you want to buy really good stocks. And we'll get to the good stocks in a minute. Advanced Auto Parts. Thanks, Bob. I think we're going to get a lot more folks in the next couple of weeks, with New Year's and all that. A lot of people are still on holiday, which is not the worst idea. So far, semiconductors is the only real. That's a nasty looking stock. Calmain Foods. And Logitech. Logitech is breaking down a major level. I noticed that. Okay, your target is the 200 day here. Okay. This is real strong support. So if it breaks this, this is your target. But right now, if you want to short this, your target is right here. It's from 103 to 97. Okay. Yeah, Hefe, but I think the tariff news is the what Trump did overnight. I think that may be a little positive for the over. It's going to bring some money into the sector, I think, because anything with consumer discretionary will drive it. Now, let me show you upside stocks. Upside stocks. This is not it. This is not one of them. Here, Tyra. Tyra. It's a biotech. Okay. Alcoa. Looking really nice. Tech. TECK. Thanks, George. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's a nice stock. Tech. Dan. I don't think I've ever traded this stock before. Please be careful today. Please be careful. Wait for this rally to show that it has legs, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Sphere. I've never traded this stock before. Some stocks here I've never traded, but look how good this thing looks. Um, GTLS. Um, yeah, I wouldn't touch this stock. You wanted me to look at what? Sidhu? Sidhu? What is Sidhu? This is a penny stock. We're not talking about penny stocks right now, JZ. We're talking about large caps. Let's stick to the program. Nice looking stock, AIZ. Love. Not a lot of good looking stocks today. I mean, there's six stocks making 90-day highs. I really had to scramble today. I really like this stock right here a lot, actually. If it can come a little higher, that's a nice looking stock right there. Oh, speaking of stocks. Oh, good, good. Google's up. We have some positions on Google. Okay. I like this stock a lot. I'm actually gonna put that here. I like how it's rounding bottom here, and I like how it's right above this VWAP area here. It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. BTRS. Good morning, Gabriel. Looks nice. And ABNB. You wanted me to look at IBM? I'll take a quick look. Take a quick look. And I do have to get out of here pretty quickly. IBM. No, it's below the 50-day. Why would I even look at this stock? It's ridiculous. ASML. That looks great. And it has a catalyst today. This may be a good lottery type of trade because remember today's Friday. We may be doing lottery trades today. Lottery Friday. Okay, that's nice. I like this a lot. I like semiconductors right now. I like semiconductors right now. I do. I do. Okay, let me give you levels. You guys need your levels, and then I got to get out of here. I do like semiconductors right now. All right. Let's do levels. And then I got to get out of here. Tight range last night. Look at this. And that's about it for now. SPY levels. Let's do QQQ. Let's delete that. Put that there. Perfect. Real tight trading range, which is a good thing. Just flagging. That's great. That's the lady picking up my dogs. It's going to get loud in here in a minute. The dog sitter's coming. Okay, SMH. Look at this thing. I like how it's moving overnight too. And that's pretty much it right there. I mean, I could draw some here. That's pretty much it right there. Here, let me get this for you. Yep, there they are, barking their butt off. My little dogs are in my in-laws, and the big dogs are getting picked up right now. So, because I'm not going to be around this, working today. So we have a dog sitter. Okay. QQQ levels I gave you. I gave you SPY levels. I gave you those levels. Let me give you Russell 2000 levels. Actually, Russell 2000 levels, I don't have to change very much. That's it. That here, that there. Okay, that looks good. Very little change. Brendan opened it on Friday and up 25% on Micron. Very nice. Yeah, the cats will be very happy without the dogs. Very happy without the dogs. The cat's personality completely changes when the dogs are not there. They start roaming around the house and playing around and during the day. Usually they do that at night, but when the dogs are not out, the cats go crazy. Levels. There you go. Russell 2000 levels. And then let me give you bond market levels. Oh, wow. Look at this. I don't think I have to do anything here. That's pretty damn good. Let's see. We'll put that up there, right here. Add one more right there. And we're good to go. Maybe, yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. Hardly any change in TLT. I'm just watching the dogs go in the car. I'm gonna miss those furry beasts, but I'll have a peaceful weekend. Here we go. Bond levels. Okay, so here's my prognosis. I like what I am seeing. I like what I'm seeing. I am cautiously optimistic. The problem is the SPY needs to get above. We're here right now. This is daily chart. We're right here. I don't want to erase this so we can look at it tomorrow, but we're in the middle of this range right now. And we need to get above this range. We need to get above this range. And once we get above this range, we'll have a real breakout. SMH, on the other hand, see how we're already above this area? We're above this bar. So this is looking really, really good. My suggestion is to keep your eye on SMH today. And if you see SMH petering out, that'll be a problem. That'll be a problem. Okay. All right. I like what I'm seeing. I like the gap up. I really like the market today. Hopefully, this rally will not fizzle out. Keep your eye on the bond market. This is no good right here. This is a very bad place to be. This is a daily chart. This is a very, very bad place to be. See all this consolidation here? Not a good place to be. We want to get out from here or get out from here, preferably get out from here. But this is not a good place to be. All right, folks, and remember, it's Friday. Fridays after 1 o'clock, there's not a lot of institutions. I'm really skeptical that a lot of institutions are here already on a Friday. This could be a shakeout. So what I'm concerned about is us opening higher and just kind of drifting lower. Now, the fact that we stayed like this overnight and didn't start falling down is a very good sign. And on SMH, we even gapped up and went further higher. Okay, I'm cautiously optimistic. I gotta start doing stuff for the high flyers club right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, VIP room today. Let me give you. This is customer service live. Don't forget, Cam and Gustavo show, great way to start the year. This is VIP room where I'll be giving a free premium class today to everybody. It's going to be open house. I'm going to be doing the second and the third part of the trades. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll give you the watch list for high flyers in just a few minutes. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody. And happy Friday. If you have any questions for me, I'll be home alone with the cats all weekend. So feel free to email me. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting us. Bye, guys. Be careful today. It's Friday, and not all indexes are firing on all fours, okay? But I do like the reversal. I like the gap up, and I like what I'm seeing in the short term.